Greetings Netrunners and welcome to our continuing look at the underway data pack from the Sand cycle. Today we're looking at the runners cards, starting with Forced, a new icebreaker for the Anarchs. Cost of 3, has trash a card from your grip, break ice subroutine, trash a card from your grip, +2 strength, and a strength of 2. This is good and bad because it can be used against any kind of ice, but at the same time you're losing your life to do it. So unless you're really sure you're going to be getting an agenda, it's probably not worth using this card. Next we have resource for the Anarchs, cost of 0, Street Peddler. It has whenever you install Street Peddler, host the top 3 cards of your stack face down on Street Peddler. You may look at them any time, and trash install 1 card hosted on Street Peddler, lowering its install cost by 1. Now this can be a bit random since you don't know what the 3 cards you're getting are unless you've already made sure of that. And lowering its install cost by 1 isn't that great since there are other cards that do that. It's not that great a card, to be honest. Next we have the new runner for the criminal faction, Armand Geist Walker, a link strength of 1. Whenever you use a trash ability, draw 1 card. Now there's plenty of cards in the criminal faction that have trash abilities, and there's plenty in the other runners as well that you could sub in as well. So this guy could get you a lot of cards really quickly. Next we have Drive-By, a new double event for the criminal faction with a cost of 0. As usual, you have to spend an extra click. Expose 1 card installed in a remote server. Trash that card at no cost if it is an asset or an upgrade. Now, that's just a good way of finding out what the corp has in the remote servers. And if it's not an agenda, then you've trashed it. So this is a brilliant card, and you get it for nothing. Next, we have the criminal's new console. Cost of 1, the Forger. +1 link strength. And trash it, avoid or remove 1 tag. So that's 1 trash ability right there that you can use with Armand. And it's a good way to get rid of a tag. Next we have a new piece of ice for the criminals. A piece of ice breaker, sorry. The Shiv, it's got a cost of 0 and a memory cost of 1. And it has, like a lot of the others do now, if you have at least 2 link strength, the memory cost of Shiv is 0, even if it's not installed. Shiv has +1 strength for each installed icebreaker. Now, this is really good because Armand, the new runner, has a link strength of 1. That console, the Forger, also has a link strength of 1. So with just those 2, you've already got all the link strength you need to get this for memory cost 0. And if you use it with all the others that have been coming out recently with the same ability, suddenly you've got extremely strong icebreakers. And it has trash break up to 3 sentry subroutines, which fits in really well with him as well since it's a trash ability. Next we have Gang Sign, cost of 1. It's a virtual resource. Whenever the corp scores an agenda, access 1 card from HQ. So every time the corp scores one of their agendas, you get to look and possibly take an agenda from them, or at least know what's coming on the top of HQ. Next we have Murtos Gang Member, cost of 0, connection. When you install Murtos Gang Member, the corp must de-res a card. Handy if they haven't got any cash. When Murtos Gang Member is uninstalled, the corp may res a card, ignoring the res cost. That's worse though. And trash 1 card. Trash draw 1 card. So for the ability to draw 1 card, you're giving the corp the ability to res a card for free. And with some of the more expensive and dangerous pieces of ice, that's really not worth it when there are other ways to draw cards. Next we have the Shaper faction. New icebreaker for them, Chameleon. It's cost of 2, memory cost of 1. When you install Chameleon, name a sentry, code gate, or barrier. Add Chameleon to your grip when your turn ends. 1 credit, break a subroutine of the named subtype. So this guy's already strength 3, and that means for some of the weaker pieces of ice, you just need to put him into play, name the type, and you're paying just 1 to break the subroutines on those ice. And then he comes back to your hand, and he doesn't cost that much to get him out again. So this is quite a handy one, I think we'll be seeing a lot of. Next we have Hyperdriver, a new program, cost of 1, memory strength of 3 though, so that's a bit restrictive. It has, when your turn begins, you may remove Hyperdriver from the game and gain 3 clicks. So if there's a lot you want to get done in a turn, then this is a really good card. But the memory strength does make it a little bit prohibitive, since if you've already got icebreakers in play, then you might not have 3 memory units to spare. But for 3 extra clicks, it might be worth it. Alright guys, that's all the cards in the Underway data pack. We'll be going on to the next one as soon as it comes out. See you later, Netrunners. Bye.